Actually, no, Rosa, you can come up. Because you were, you know, watching Suarez for at least 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, you're
So
right,
who
you're
was
right.
it?
So this is what I understand. This officer here was responsible for Mr. K.
Yep.
This probationary officer here was responsible for Suarez.
After I was.
So both him and her.
you.
So Rosa, please get up here.
Okay,
Were
that's what I
responsible for
said. That's
Suarez.
what I said.
Who were you again? Who were you responsible for?
Peanut.
Peanut. You were responsible for Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut.
No one has put their hand forward for Vinny. When I searched Vinny for stone as he was putting into the cells, he had everything on him. AK-47, class 2s, class 3s, class 1s, drugs, the whole thing. A random officer was, no one was escorting him. No one was moving him.
What car did he get
Well,
out of?
who took him out of the scout? Because I specifically left him in the scout because I was asking and not getting an answer as to who his AO was. And who, so someone needs to admit to taking him out of the scout, because then he becomes your responsibility.
I never touched any suspect. I didn't touch a suspect this entire time. And clearly that was a fundamental mistake.
I had mine.
Someone took him out of that scout.
Here is then it's gotta be fucking either Black or Gibson. And if no one here is gonna mount up, I don't have a problem with making sure every single one of these motherfuckers get a punishment. Because this is baby
Where
shit.
is Black
this
and
is
Gibson?
a
Saying we're
Black
Head
is dealing with the
downstairs.
95 that he had popped from and I dealt with. Anton.
you all have go on, Rosa.
Black had the guy who blew up at the scene, who
That's
was
Anto.
not. Okay, so that was not.
So
Vinny.
Anto.
So they definitely did not have Vinny.
Okay.
I specifically asked.
Who all did
multiple
you
times
take
on
out of the
radio
scout?
To somebody to take Vinny. Green shoes. I kept saying.
I grabbed him. I grabbed him when he went up the elevator, and
Elevator,
then
yeah.
somebody came down the stairs, but I don't know who that was.
Who all did you take out of the scout? You.
I'm the one. Let me do the investigation. Let's just get the obvious point laid out. We will work out what happened with Vinny and the scout. But let's just give everyone the situation. Suarez, some reason, is not cuffed. Suarez is down for an hour. His weapons are not removed.
100% was cuffed, and his
was cuffed.
big weapon.
Who uncuffed him?
I uncuffed him when he was in the cells.
You uncuffed him when he was in the cells.
Yep, locked the door.
Well, he clearly wasn't in the fucking cells, and he clearly still had a weapon on him.
I didn't realize crowbars could be used as weapons here. That's my
It's
bad.
a fucking crowbar,
I know,
you
that's my fault.
dumbass!
Where I came from.
What
we
did you
couldn't use-
expect? What did you expect? You think that just because they're in the cells that a breakout can't happen? This is the third time that this has happened this week. Third time. Your suspect, Mr. K, still had an assault rifle on him. Why?
Well, he was gonna get all those items taken once he was in a cell.
In a cell? That
he was
item
in
should be
cuffs the
taken
entire
before he's
time.
even in the car. He's in the cuffs? You think that helps anyone? You think people can't be broken out of cuffs? You think hostage situations don't happen? You should have removed those weapons before he was even standing on his feet. How did he even get those weapons to the hospital?
To be fair,
Are you
wouldn't have
talking over
mattered
the top of me?
Am I gonna get the chance to talk or state my case?
You will get a chance to talk when you stop talking over the top of me and have some accountability instead of blaming the people around you for your fuck up. You take the
I don't know
weapons
who
from
they
them
are.
before in the process before they get to Mission Road Police Department. You had an opportunity to take the suspect's weapon when they were down and the situation was code 4. You had the opportunity to take the weapons when they were getting into the ambulance. You had the opportunity to take the weapons when they got out of the ambulance. You had the opportunity to take the weapons when they were in the hospital. You had the opportunity to take the weapons.
Who did you have?
So
if you want to keep interrupting,
I had Vinny, and then we got distracted because the helicopter blew up and 195 was left at the scene, and I had to take care of him, and that's when I ended up with Anto, and that's what I just processed in the cells.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
You're being insubordinate.
What is it? So okay, and then here's the problem was I fell asleep because I couldn't see anything inside MRPD. I wake up and everybody has guns out and nobody's telling anybody what's going on or communicating. What happened?
I don't know. Somebody didn't search somebody and they had rifles and then they uncuffed them and that's it.
What would you like me to do?
How did we not search?
I don't know. I'm about to fix this.
this isn't. This is. We only just started. We're still trying to figure out who had what
Okay.
suspect.
Let me butt in here real quick. Okay. Anybody gets any kind of hard feelings, anything like that, I'm just gonna fucking fire you. Okay. So don't fucking say it. If you got nothing to say, don't fucking say it. If you got anything to say, I don't want to hear it. What I'm gonna do is everybody that had 95, we're gonna put your fucking names down. We're gonna interview each one of you. We're gonna figure out who the fuck had the person that started this whole shebang. Because somebody fucked up. It looks like a lot of people fucked up at a lot of different points, but somebody made it the biggest oopsie that let all this fucking happen. And I'm gonna figure out who the fuck it is. And if it's one of you that's standing here and you didn't own up to it, your ass is gone permanently. I'm not giving you a tribunal. So if nobody wants to admit to it right now, that's the road I'm taking. Anybody want to admit to it? Perfect. Let's put your names down. Sergeant Croc, let me talk to you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Assistant Chief, I need to talk to you as well.
Roger that.
Sergeant Croc, get all their names, including the other ones that hadn't shown back up.
Yes, sir. Single file line, come over here. You're gonna approach me. You're gonna tell me your state ID.
There's an
badge
imposter
number,
here somewhere.
Your full name. Give me 1 second.
What do you mean by that?
One of the officers didn't search somebody. They pulled out a rifle, held everybody up, and they all escaped again. This is like the 4th or 5th time they've done this.
So someone here is nefarious.
Some
Officer, in front
no
of me.
shit.
Your state ID.
They're all nefarious. Somebody
Your full name.
knows
How do I spell that?
who they're
Sorry?
dealing with, and I think that they're afraid to do something about it, so they're taking it into their own hands. I don't think people are this fucking stupid. I think they're actually intelligent, but they're too smart for their own good, because I know what's
So
going on.
witfully.
They are fully and intentionally not doing what they're supposed to do
Okay.
because of some misguided attempt to make a seemingly wrong thing right in their own moral principles. Smell what I'm stepping in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I know what you mean.
That's what I'm thinking.
Suspect, did you touch or handle?
So I'm going
any
to open an internal investigation, and I'm gonna find out which one of these dickheads.
Dismiss
Back off,
bullshit.
Kato.
I know. Can I speak real quick, guys?
No, Sicarius.
What?
Well, okay. Here's the deal. Which suspect was it that got
Vinny.
uncuffed and had an AR? Okay. So I think this is the problem. I think Vinny was my 9.5 when we were at the scene, and then as everybody left to go to the hospital, that's when I found the missing 9.5 that was just standing there walking around at the scene, and the helicopter blew up and killed him. So I called out that I had a 9.5 here at scene, and that's when I went and handled that. So I don't know why Vinny wasn't searched at the scene, but I will take responsibility for all this. I think that's where the confusion's coming on. And I didn't
I'm
search
going-
him. I didn't have him in the cells, but
Look, I'm gonna have Sergeant Croc spearhead this because he has more information than I do.
Again, sorry.
Because I was shot in the ball sack for taking one for the team to try to go out that front door just to see if we could get a better angle. I got fucking lit up. I went to the hospital when it was over. I didn't even see any 95s until they were walking around in the hospital and they were all claimed. So I'm gonna have him do it, and when he finds somebody, whoever's fibbing, I'm going to absolutely decimate their entire career, their character, their persona. I will destroy them brick by brick,
Your lieutenant,
and then kick them the fuck out of this department.
well, I get that. And but my concern is that
suspect did you manage?
the biggest thing that I have a problem with is that Vinny was uncuffed without being searched, even a secondary search in the cell. So whatever happened there, I think that is the main issue in all of this. Regardless of who the AO was or when everything's, and
Literally
like I said,
in the SOPs.
I
yeah.
know, and
Thank you.
exactly, and that's my thing is just
You can
whoever
go to
uncuffed him,
Thank you.
who isn't admitting to that. That's what I want to know,
Anyone else need anything from me before I go?
because that's where this all stems from. This is that entire issue, correct?
State ID?
They shouldn't be handing them off like candy.
I completely agree.
I don't know. I don't know the absolute specific. I just know that one of them was uncuffed and they had some kind of weapon and held everybody else up. And then when they held everybody else up, half of the rest of the suspects still had their fucking weapons on them when they walked through
Yeah.
our doors.
Rank?
And I completely agree. Like, we should not be handing 9.5s off
I
like
should
candy.
not
Suspect,
have
you
to
managing?
put a fucking like high school senior prom banner over the fucking doors in the motor pool to make sure that the officers search their fucking people before they bring them into a secure government
Okay.
facility. That's
Completely
fucking
agree.
You're
stupid.
dismissed. Please go to the shift change.
That is stupid. I do not understand that. This has happened like 5 fucking times with these people.
I know.
And
Like,
I'm
that's the
thinking
thing
it's
I don't
fucking
understand.
deliberate at this point. So we got some imposters in here. And I'm gonna sniff them the fuck out, rip their fucking dicks off, put it down their own fucking mouth, and fire them.
Yes, sir. Fair enough. All right.
Your rank?
I'm just lost right now. So, all right. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Responsible for?
Yeah. I'm so over that shit.
Typical
You're
Cato
dismissed.
Sicarius.
Black and AG details.
Stupid. Can't tell if they're heretics. I can't tell if they're traitors. Can't tell if they're loyal. Who knows?
That's just like the Alpha Legion wants to
You
be.
touch any suspect at any point in time.
I'm going to destroy somebody today. Because I'm going to tell Sergeant Croc he's got an hour to get me a name. I'm firing it.
Hold on.
Well, I have to discipline Croc for what he did the other day.
You originally claimed Vinny and
That's fine. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Was it
All
bad?
right, well,
He's a sergeant
Yeah.
again.
well, he got Cobra shot and put in the ICU and a civilian killed because he decided to wear a BBMC cut, and then pop smoke and leave, which then antagonized them and caused them to come after cops for an entire night.
That's his nature. It's the same as Tinker.
Well,
Permission
it's the
to
problem.
approach.
Yes, Sergeant? What?
If you need to interview me, can we do it like now? Because I super gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we'll knock yours out real quick. Who'd you have?
Well, I didn't have anyone because I was getting surgery. And then Black had popped in the mugshot room, so I took
Yeah.
Anto, and then it all went down. And we still have Anto. We
Did
sent
it-
him off.
Okay, well then I'm not worried about you. I'll remove your name.
Okay.
All right, thank
Good
you.
night, guys.
Sleep good.
You too, sir.
She is a sister of battle.
You know I demoted her or fired her? Or suspended her. That's what it was. Suspended her.
When was that?
Like a week ago. Maybe less.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she loaded 8 cops into 2
Thank you.
cars and then they all hopped out on the
Thank you.
suspect.
You may-
And it
you
just so
dismissed.
happened to be the
What's your rank?
suspect I rated on update day.
Damn.
Wow, wow.
That was funny though.
In a really fucked up way, yeah. Just the absolute, of course, that's what happened. All right. You can strike Meadows from it. Meadows wasn't one of them. How many names are we looking at?
Hold on, a man in mind.
Giant fuck up.
We have Meredith Jensen, Brian Cloth, Pedro Carnitas, Ricky Rosa, Harmony Meadows, Phoebe Finch, Johnny Walker Black, Crocodile Steve, and last but not least, Jack Slane.
Fire all of them. They'll be fine.
Okay. So what happened in the cells itself? So after the scene was over, I was transported to the hospital for a gunshot wound to the testicle. Okay. I get out of there and I hop in the car with Pablo. Okay. And he had Peanut in the car. We took Peanut out of the car and he followed Peanut inside. At which point I got a phone call. And then I got off my phone call to hear that all of them had escaped. So I have absolutely no idea what happened in the cells at all.
What happened is we trusted our PD. Is what happened. I was lacking. I was more dealing with the the drama of they were yelling and screaming about the holdout. We were what my mind was on. So I was dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
I was making sure the suspects did not escape. I'm like, okay, I'm under the impression that all the suspects have been accounted for because clearly they're all in the fucking car. Clearly everyone's captured someone. They're all here at MRPD. It'd be wrong of me to assume that these guys have just mindlessly been transported here without anyone actually claiming them because that'd be impossible. That was actually the case. I assumed that our PD, after a holdout for an hour and a half with such high-value targets, would be more than happy to take the responsibility of actually taking a suspect. I should have taken a suspect myself. I get into the cells. People are on the radio talking about Vinny, who's got the skull guy. I hear it. I run after him. I find him. I'm like, who's your processing officer? He says black. I search him. He's by himself. He's walked to the cells by himself. He has all of his weapons, all of his drugs on him.
Hold on. Pedro just said that he saw Rocky pull Vinny out of a car. Rocky wasn't on this.
Who the fuck is Rocky?
Rocky Adams.
Chunky boy from BCSO.
Yep.
He talks like he's got water in his mouth. He's
Did
like,
he interfere? Call
Call
him in here. So I've self-promoted myself back to sergeant.
Oh, you did that.
Yes.
Oh.
I would
Yeah,
demote
you-
myself once this is handled.
You and I need to talk about stuff later.
Oh yeah, no. If it's about me melting people, I happily take the suspension or yell at them again.
Different.
Oh no, I'm actually getting fined.
Maybe.